Hello and welcome guys to the SMS animation channel. Today we are going to create a Sunbath couch in Blender, Sunbath couch 3D model in Blender, and then we are going to give a quick texture and scene setup for that into the Blender. So let's start creating our Sunbath couch 3D model into the Blender, which is really simple and fast way we are going to create. So first of all, I am just going to create everything into the scene. Press X and delete, jump into the front view, press Shift and A, mesh, create a cube over here, then press G and Z and keep it over there, then make it scale into the X-axis and press Control so you can get some kind of length over here. So I'm just going to take a length something like a almost over here. Okay, it's good enough. Then what I will do, I will just jump into the top view, then make scale into the Y-axis, and I'm just going to take a little bit half something like of almost like this one. Okay, it's good enough. Then let's jump into the front view again, jump into the edit mode, and before that jump into the edit, Control A and apply the scale on this one. Jump into the edit mode, press 3 and select this face, jump into the again front view and press G and Z and almost something like this one. Okay, it's going good enough. Let's jump over here, press 1 front view and press G and Z, take a little bit above, something like not that much. Okay, it's good enough height, or we can do this much height is good enough. Then let's jump into the edit mode and press 3 to select over here. Okay, it's good. Then now take the spin tool from over here and jump and select the Y-axis over there. Now into the front view and let's take it something like this one. Okay, and let's almost like something this, and then let's drag it something over here, and then let's take it something like over here. Okay, it's going good. And then let's take it something almost like over here. We want to make it a proper slant over there, so it's going to be good enough. And let's make it something more, it's not that much. Okay, it's good enough over here. So now we have done almost like this one. Now let's jump into the object mode, and then what we have to do, we are just going to apply a modifier on that one. So I'm just going to apply the subdivision surface on this, and let's do this one, and then let's duplicate this subdivision surface, apply the duplicate over here, and let's make it a simple something like that, and let's make it a little bit less over there. Then let's jump over here and let's hide this subdivision from over here and apply Control R to over here, something like almost like this one. Okay, then jump over here and apply Control R, and let's apply something over here also. So let's do something like this one. Okay, done. And let's see now over here. Okay, let's apply Control Tab over here, let's apply the Control R look cut over here, something like this, and press Tab so you can see that it's going good enough. Okay, and let's apply 2 more look cut over here. So let's Control V and something almost like this one. Okay, so now you can see that our almost the top is ready of our couch. Let's jump into the edit mode. First of all, let's select this, jump into the edit mode, and what we have to do, we are just going to select, apply 2 more loops inside this one. So let's apply Control R over here, let's leave it, apply Control V, something like almost this one, and okay, let's drag it and almost adjust something like this one. Then apply Control R, leave it, and apply Control B, something like this, and let's make it take something kind of square of thing. Okay, then press 3, select this one, Shift D, then P and selection. Okay, then what I will do, I will just Alt this, press 2, Alt this click, and then Shift and Alt, then Shift and Alt and Shift and Alt, because we don't need is the X, and dissolve these edges which we don't need. So okay, it's good enough. Jump into the object mode, select this object and select this object, jump into the edit mode again, press 1 and E and extrude. Okay, we are just jumping to the front view, press A, then E and extrude, something like this one. Okay, almost like this, and let's make it something like bigger over here. Okay, good. Then take it something like over here again, let's make it a scale something like this one, then make it E and extrude again. Okay, let's make it a zoom so we can see it properly. And Control Z, Control Shift Z, E and extrude, that cancel it, then let's make it a little bit bigger, something like this one. Okay, then E and extrude, then make it a scale something like this one. Okay, then E and extrude again and make a scale something like this one again, then E and extrude, then E and extrude again, something like that, and let's make it a small scale down, then E and extrude again, make it a scale down again, E and extrude again, and then make it a scale down again, something like that, and E and extrude, and let's take it something like this and make a scale something like down over here. So now you can see that our this option is almost ready. Now what we have to do, we're just going to apply the loop cut something like over here onto the top. Okay, done. And we need one more loop cut over here, which should be touches down over here, and you can see that it's going good. Let's select this, shade smooth, apply over here, and jump over here and apply the normals on this one. Let's select this object, and we are going to apply this thing and apply the shade smooth on this one also. So it's looking good. Okay, nice enough. Let's jump into over here and modifier, and let's apply this to the 3 modifiers. Okay, now it's look good, and here it is, we have 1. Now what we have to do, we can just apply the 3 to this one also, so it will look good also. And now what we are just going to apply one more loop cut over here, so it can be a good enough to us. And let's jump over here, one more loop cut. Let's select this and apply Control V and take something like this one. Okay, so now you can see that it's looking nice enough to us. And what we can do, we can apply one loop cut over here and press Control B, something like this, and increase one loop like that. Press 2, select this by Alt and make it a scale down something like inside. Okay, and press Control B again to over there and make it a okay, just give one more. So now you can see that we have some beautiful design over there. Okay, let's do the same thing over here. Press 3 and Alt and select this one, Alt and select this one, Alt and select this one, Alt. Okay, not like this. First of all, Alt and select this, press Control B, or sorry, press I to insert something like this one. Okay, and then Alt E, extrude faces along normals, take it little bit inside. Let's go over here and offset even. Okay, then press 3 again and select Alt and select this one, and then press I again and take it inside, something like this. Then press Alt E and extrude faces along normals, take it little bit inside also. Okay, and apply the offset even on this one also. Now let's come out over here, so you can see that we have beautiful and amazing design. Let's jump over here, please select this one, G and Z, and almost we need something. Okay, we have to select this, the age selection mode over here, then G and Z, something like this one. Okay, again press G and Z, almost like this. Okay, it's good enough. So nice looking over here. We have one option over here which is going to be good. Press 1, and now what we will just jump into this one, select this one, A, and what we have to do, jump into the edit mode. Just select this, jump into the edit mode, press A, G, and little bit into the x-axis, something like this one, almost like. Okay, it's good enough. Now what we have to do, we have to just apply a mirror modifier on this one. So for that, what I will do, I will just going to apply a mirror modifier on this one. So you can see that it is into the x-axis and we need into the y-axis also, and let's take it all of the above over here. So now we have the option, but couch is 100% ready over here. You can see it's looking really amazing and beautiful. Okay, and you can shift these changes also. So what I can do over here, let's jump into the edit mode, jump into the front view, and then press G and little bit into the x-axis, so I can shift something like this way, and then press tab again, and then now select this one and then press G and x-axis, and let us take something like back over here, so it will be settled properly as we required over there. And you can take it little bit lower also, so G and Z, something like this one. So now it's look more better to us. Now what we have to do, we are just going to apply some simple texture on this one. So that is really simple and better way. So you can select first of all this, Control A and apply scale on this one, then select this, Control A and apply scale on this one. Okay, now you can select one, create one pillow also. So what can do, you plus apply the 3. Okay, then press Shift and D, separate it P and separate selection. Now just jump into the object mode, select this one, jump into the edit mode, press A, E and extrude something like this one over here. Okay, and then press A and S and scale into the x-axis something like this one. Okay, now just come out over here. Okay, done now. Also, what we can do here, I'm just going to apply some loop cut on this one. So let's apply the loop cut over here. Okay, it's good. And apply the control B, and let's make, okay, just give a single loop over here in between this one. Okay, and let's see how it is going to be look. Okay, let's go over here and let's apply the loop cut over here also. Let's control B and make a single something like this one. Okay, good enough. And control R and let's apply the loop cut over here. So it's going to be something like this enough. So now you can see that it's looking nice kind of couch pillow or simple couch pillow. Then just jump over here and let's select this face. Okay, and plus control plus, and what we can do, right click and apply the subdivision surface on this one. Where it is, here it is a subdivide, and let's increase little bit of value over there. Now what I will do, I will just place the 1 and select some of the vertices over here, press O and select this one, and then G and Z, and let's make it something like bigger over here. Okay, and take something almost like a lower something like this one, not that much of big. Okay, let's come out over here. So now you can see that we have some kind of pillow over here. Okay, now what we can do, make a scale down something like over here and take it back, G and X axis over there, and let's make rotate R and Y axis. So just take it something like this one. Okay, then G and Z something over here, place into the top view, R and Y axis again, and take a little bit rotate something like this one, and then press G and Z, and you have to just put it something over here. Okay, so now you can see that you have our pillow also on this couch. Now let's settle out, or you can make it rotate also. So what I can do, I can make rotate something like that R, and I will make something Y and 180 on like this one. Okay, now let's make G and Z something like over here. Okay, almost like this one. Now it's good. Let's select this tab. Okay, tab, select this and press let's apply, select this face also and press control plus, and then let's apply the subdivide on this one also, and let's make something bigger, and let's select, press 1 and select some faces vertices over here. Okay, and then press G and little bit Z inside over here. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Okay, and then apply. Let's tab and come out in the object mode. So now it's looking really better and nice over here. So now what we can do, we can apply some material on this one. So let's first of all select and let's apply this one, control A, and apply the scale on this one also. Now select this couch. Let's open the shader editor from over here. Okay, and now what we will do, we are just going to open the shader editor tab over here. Let's make it a minimize, select this one, create a new material over here, and let's press shift and A, search, and come over here. Okay, and what I will do, I will just use for the image texture over here. So now as you can see guys, over here I have applied my material over every hair. If you want to see how to apply the PBR texture into the Blender, I will provide a link over here for another tutorial where I have applied the PBR texture on our objects in really detail with the UV unwrap also. So you can go and see over there how to apply the PBR texture on our objects. So now you can see that it's really looking beautiful. I have chosen this, I have duplicated this object, created one table over there, apply the wooden texture over there, and these two objects on our couch I have applied the leather material, and here I have applied the same leather material, but the both have the different shades over there. You can see that I have used 3 different material option PBR options. One is the diffuse, second is the roughness, and third is the normal over here. So you can see that if I'm going to select over here, and for that I have used little bit roughness. If you want to make a leather little bit rough over here, I have added this roughness into the, you can see that the light is getting removed from over here. It's less reflective. If you can see, as I increase this getting high reflective. And if you want to more reflected it, you can see that you increase it and it's getting more reflection and less reflection on this one. So you can use that also for your work. Okay, now the thing was that on wooden I just used the one texture. You can apply, so I want to make it a little bit shiny over there. Otherwise you can apply the roughness and normal also to get the bump over there, but I need a smooth texture, so I applied on that one. And for here I have applied the stone texture, which is the medieval stone texture over here. So I have applied the same procedure of the PBR texture, the PBR medieval texture over here. So I hope you can see that, and at the end I will apply the HDRI behind that into the world. So you can see that how to apply this one. I have just jump into the shader editor. You have to jump into the world, not in object, jump into the world, and then you have to connect your HDRI over here. So you can adjust like this one, and this is our camera view. So if I can show you my render, so now you can see that, guys, we have a really amazing render over here. I hope you like this tutorial. So click on the like button, share with your friends, subscribe the channel, and click on the bell icons so you can get the notification about upcoming tutorials. Thank you very much. Stay safe and enjoy your day. Goodbye, guys.